Let's protect Ugandans. Let's protect our values, our virtues. We have a culture to protect. The Western world will not come and rule Uganda.
Hello guys, welcome back. We're checking out the news reports on the latest update in Uganda. Like Uganda just passed a new gay law, a new bill that is kind of like going hard, going berserker on the LGBTQ community. I think this is like a death penalty on them, guys. Man, this is crazy. Uganda is kind of like, man, going hard, going like strong on them. Like, man, this is mad. Let's jump on it. Like, if you are gay in Uganda, you are LGBTQ, man, you are almost law, you don't get you. Like, this is crazy, man. Let's check it out.
This week, Uganda's parliament passed legislation targeting the community, leaving many people fearing for their lives and questioning whether they need to flee the country.
After less than half an hour of debate, Uganda's parliament passed one of the world's strictest anti-LGBTQ bills.
Those in favor say and contra vote nay. The bill passed and the title settled.
The decision was unanimous, with some lawmakers using the moment to go on the attack after seeing the US, EU and major corporations previously condemn the proposed legislation.
Let's protect Ugandans. Let's protect our values, our virtues. We have a culture to protect. The Western world will not come and rule Uganda.
At this safe house for lesbian women in the capital Kampala.
Guys, I told you in my previous video, African countries, African leaders, they are homophobic, man. They don't pay this shit. Don't try this thing in Africa, guy. They go F you up. They don't want this thing. They don't want it. Like, they are not playing. I know there are better issues, there are better things for the, what's it called, the country, the government to focus on. I think their lack of infrastructure, lack of job opportunities for young people and all those things. The government are not focusing on ways to make the country more better. You see, African people, young people, they are traveling out, they are going to the West and everything for a better life, for better job opportunities and everything. The government are not tackling this thing, are not focusing on all these stuff. What they focus on is gay rights, gay this, gay that. Yes, it's good that they are putting up laws to mitigate these things, but I feel like these are misplaced priorities. There are more important things that they can focus on that will make life better and good for the young people in Africa, for people in Africa in general. You get, it's just like a misplaced priority for me. These things are minority issues, but the way they are going at it, like, they are going really hard, as if they're making laws on these issues will make Uganda like a great place and everything. It's just that they are being transphobic, they are being homophobic. That's just it. They are homophobic. But at the other side, it's good because they are trying to protect their community, protect their society, their ethics, their culture, their values. So it's a normal thing. It's good. But the death penalty set for it, or I don't know what the penalty is. I think death penalty, like, it's too harsh, it's too extreme. Like, what the F is too extreme? Like, these people are still humans regardless of their sexuality. They are still humans, and we need to be tolerant. We need to, like, be tolerant about this thing and not just try to eliminate them, kill them from our society. At least they are still humans. The Bible said don't judge. Like, I'm not in support of the gay community, or I'm not pro LGBTQ community or anything, but that doesn't mean that they are less humans. At least you have empathy for these people, like, because this thing is not cool. It's not cool, guys. Let's jump back in.
Staff are already urging residents to be more discreet, which in some cases means changing how they dress and behave. Under the new draft laws, the death penalty could be imposed for those found guilty of certain same-sex acts. Anyone seen to be promoting homosexuality could also face up to 20 years in jail.
20 years, guys, this is crazy. Oh boy, 20 years. In Nigeria, it's 14 years. In Uganda, it's 20 years. But these people, these African countries, they are competing against each other. Like, who will have the strictest law in the book for LGBTQ community? I know another country will come up now and be like, I want penalty 50 years. It's basically like a competition now. Like, this is crazy. Oh, voila. For real, man, this is not cool. This is not cool.
Like, look at yourself in the mirror before you get home. You're like, do I look too queer? Should I get my rainbows off because that's my identity? That's like, I'm colorful. Like, so you have to select your clothing, your jewelry, your everything, because everybody's just on alert and it's dangerous.
Another proposed measure that obliged people to report homosexual activity has now been amended to only require reporting when a child is involved. But despite the bill not yet becoming law, for some, it's just too dangerous to go home.
It's a friend who sent me a message and like, you know what, people are talking about your queerness this side. And you know how it all starts? It starts like that. So they wait for you to come back and they'll do whatever they want to do to you because you're queer. You're not allowed to be in their society.
Others are looking to leave Uganda altogether, with people already asking at this refuge about help seeking asylum abroad. There is some hope here, though, that LGBTQ activists will challenge the draft legislation in the courts and win, with a similar bill overturned by Uganda's Constitutional Court in 2014.
Well, my next guest is Neela Goshen.
They can't win. They can't win. See, one thing about these African courts, the government own the courts. They control the judicial system and everything. Like, they can't win. In Africa, they say you go to court. Me, I don't believe anything court to court. Okay, don't believe anything court. Just you have to find a way to live with it. That's just my board, man. This is crazy. This is really harsh. It's really harsh. Like, truth be told, it's really harsh. 20 years and possibly life, possibly death penalty. Kilo day. It's too harsh now. Like, I feel like let them make death penalty and 20 years for government funds embezzlement. Yes, for those politicians, for those leaders. Like, if you embezzle funds, if you steal public funds, let them give them death penalty. Let them give them 20 years imprisonment. I think this will deter them from stealing government funds, public funds that is supposed to be used to make the society a better place, like create an enabling working environment for the youth, for the populace. Like, it's crazy. There are certain strict laws for minority people, for like people that like count little in the total population of the country. And while as you are supposed to set strict laws for people that does things that will affect the country, like in general, that has like great impact on the country, like embezzling government funds, public funds. Like, it's crazy. It's really crazy, man. Guys, tell me what you think in the comment section. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, and support this channel. Help me grow this channel, man. Thanks for staying around. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.
Money, I want some more. Listen up, 1,000 problems I wanna solve. That's a lot. I bet the bitches I want to fuck, but I said no. Life I choose 'cause I love.